Alright, this video is so you guys know how to turn on and operate the 3D printers. First of all, this is the maker gear right here. One thing I want you to pay attention to is that COM number right here where it says COM3. Okay, and then on the Flash Forge, this guy is COM5. That's going to be important. Alright, before we even get there though, you have to turn these on. So the maker gear, back here behind the regular printer, there's a large black box. And the power switch to turn on the maker gear is right about here, and you'll hear it fire up. And now the maker gear is on. Okay. To turn on the Flash Forge, it's back here on the left-hand side. You feel back there, kind of where the plug is. I can't really show it to you. There's another switch back there. Okay. So now they're both on. This one makes a nice little funny noise when it comes on. You guys, I'm sure, have heard this many times in class. But they take a minute to get going. There you go. And actually, you can do some controls from this on the Flash Forge. There's no real controls on the maker gear, but one of the things I use quite often, if you want to start the preheating, you can. I don't do that often, but for utilities, I go in there quite often, and filament loading, I go in there quite often, and I either need to unload or load, like if I want to change colors or I need to put in a new roll. A lot of times you have to unload it if there's filament in there, and generally it will heat up and then it will beep again. It will make a noise, and you know you can take out the filament. And then you hit load and you put in the new filament and you watch it come through the extruder, and you'll know that it's done. Okay, so that's mainly what I use. And then I just hit the back button to get back to the beginning. So again, utilities, filament loading, and we're only going to use the left extruder right now. So it would be unload left to change colors, and then load left to put in a new color. And then again, you can hit the back button. All right, so that's that. All right, now the key to getting this connected to Simplify 3D is simply opening Simplify 3D. So there's Simplify 3D right there. I'm gonna go ahead and open it. Okay. Now you can see this is actually the size of the maker gear. That's the size of the maker gear bed right there. So it's not connected to, the Simplify 3D is not connected to either one of the 3D printers. So one of the first things that you need to do, see if I can hold this steady here, is go up here to Tools and go to Machine Control Panel. And you can see the shortcut for that is Control P. Okay, so Machine Control Panel, and this box comes up over here. Okay, and you can see it's on Connect. Okay, here are my COMs. So I've got COM3 available and COM5. Okay, so again, COM3 is the maker gear. So let's say I want to connect COM3. I want to connect the maker gear. So I'd make sure that this is on COM3. It is, and I simply hit the Connect button. And this guy needs to turn green, and now it is connected. Okay, if I want to turn on my extruders and start preheating them right now, I can click on, and I can click on. And now those are going to start heating up for me, and I'm ready to go. All right. Once I'm done with that and I know that's connected, I would X out of that. Okay. And last but not least, you want to make sure you go down to Edit Process Settings. And you go up here. Let me bring this over here so we can see this a little bit better. You go up here and make sure that this guy is on Maker Gear. Okay, this is the second box is really what I care about. There's three options. There's default. I don't ever mess with that. Maker Gear if I'm using the Maker Gear, and Flash Forge if I'm using the Flash Forge. And again, that's the Flash Forge. So depending on which one you're using, it matters. Okay, I'll give you an example. Right now, you look at this, the bed here. That is the Maker Gear bed. But let's say I want to print this on the Flash Forge. So again, I go to Tools, I go to Edit Process Settings. And then I'm going to change this from Maker Gear to Flash Forge. Do you want to save changes? I hit no usually. And then I'm just going to click OK. I'm not going to worry about the settings yet. We'll talk about that later. And I'll click OK and watch the bed. And when I click OK. Okay, so that bed totally changed to match the bed of the Flash Forge. Okay, so those are the two main things. Number one, that you connect it. And some of you guys are going, well, this one's not even connected yet. And you would be right. So I would need to go to Tools, Machine Control Panel. And you can see COM3 is connected. But remember, the Flash Forge is COM5. Okay? So pretty simple. I just go up here to where it says COM3. Change that to COM5. And it says disconnect. I don't think this one is connected yet though. So now I'll just click disconnect anyway. Now I'll click connect, and now COM5 is connected, and I should be good to go. And now I can turn on these. I can turn on these heaters, and now both of these 3D printers are heating up. All right, so that is how you turn them on, and then we'll talk about how to put some things on the bed here in just a minute.